Hello students, welcome back. So here we will talk about the quick practice 1.23 and 1.24. The skills we use in these two quick practice are similar to those in examples 1.23 and 1.24. So let's start. Okay, now let's look at the questions. Jennifer starts a program now to lose weight. Now his weight is 7 kg at the end of the first month, and it decreased at a constant rate of 5%. Now Wn is the like the sequence. So similarly we get the first term should be W1, right? So W1 is 70 is given. And what is the common ratio? Is now decrease, so 1 minus 5%, right? So we get easily we can get this is 0.95. So actually this question is more easier because you already get the first term and the common ratio. Okay, so part A we can directly get the Wn. So you use the A here. Let's remind you. So T and A n minus 1. So it should be okay, this one. Okay, so let's just get the answers directly. And B, at least how many months will it take for Jennifer to attain a weight of less than 55? So we let K be the number of months required as what we did before. So what we need is WK smaller than 55. So we get 7. So we get this. And then we take log. You will observe that actually in the geometry sequence, many questions we need to use the logarithm. So you need to familiar the skills in the logarithm in order to do the questions in this topic. And now we move the log 0.95 to the right hand side. But here I would like to remind you, because this one actually is smaller than 0. Then what will happen? Yes, you need to change the sign, right? Okay, and then you may find this is 4.702. And then K is greater than 5.702. So at least 6 months is needed, for the conclusions. At least 6 months is needed. Okay, so just at least how many months, right? So at least 6 months. Okay, so now we go to the last quick practice. Again, it's a long questions. So let's try to do it together. Actually, similar situation. Okay, instead of the X and Y company, in the previous example, now is charity A, and also you will find B, in the part B. So now A, again is collect some weight, but this is now the used clothes, instead of the garbage. Now in the nth month, since the start of the scheme, then this is the increased weight, the R%. And it's found, the 4th month and the 8th month are these two. Okay. So again, we try to get the first term. So what is the first term? Is W1. And what is the common ratio? Is now it's increased, right? So 1 plus R%. And now maybe I can move it faster. Okay, the scale is actually the same as in the example. So W4 is this. Then we can get W1 and then the common ratio and to the power 3. So we get the equation 1 here. And then from the W8 is 664. Then similarly, we get this. So we get 2. Okay. Again, we get 2 over 1. Then we will have this, the power 4. Because the 1 plus R percent, we'll use it frequently later. So let me write this as the steps. So bear in mind, this actually will be used quite frequently later in these questions. Okay, and then those skills is the same. So after solving, I think I don't show you the steps, so to save some time. You can get R percent is 0.12000, and then finally you get R is 20.0, correct to pre-significant figure. Okay, and then similarly, we need to use either 1 or 2 to find the W1. So with my 1, and then we get W1 times 1 plus R is this. Okay, and then to the power 3 is 422. And then you will find W1 is this one. And it is 300 if we want to get 3 significant figure only. Okay, so this is A1. I always miss the 1. Okay, and then now part A2. We find the wage of used to collect by the church in the 10th month. So it's just simply find W10, right? So now we are going to find W10. Let's continue here. So W10 is W1, which is 300.380, and then multiply the 1 plus R percent, which is 332 over 211, and then to the power 10 minus 1, which is 9. And then by calculator, you can find this is 833, correct to 3 significant figure. So finally, give the conclusion. So the required rate is 833 kg. Don't forget the unit. Okay, now we go back to the questions and we look at part B. Now part B, 30B, and then 200 kg in the first month. And now the increased rate is 16%. And again, the same questions. Which month? 30B just exceed that of 38. Okay, so here, then we just do similarly. We let Vn first. Okay, be the weight. This is for charity B. Okay, so Vn, the first term is 200, and then R is 1 plus 16%, and then n minus 1. Then now we let k be the number of years, number of months this time, number of months required. So we need Vk greater than Wk. So we get this. 1 plus 16% means 1.16. And then greater than W1. And then multiply 1 plus R percent, which is this. And then we get K minus 1. So similar skills, we put this 200 here, and then this term here. So we get 1.16 over 332. Here, instead of using the exact value, we try to use decimal instead. Okay. In case you get enough digits, actually the answer will be the same. Okay, so don't worry about using this digits sometimes. And then we take log on both sides. So this time, this is positive because it's greater than 1. Okay, log 1 is 0. Okay, if log a number which is greater than 1, then you get positive. If not a number which is smaller than 1 but greater than 0, you will get negative. So it is positive, so no problem. You don't need to change the sign. And then k minus 1 is greater than this. So k greater than 12. And then we get the conclusions. So we need 13 years. So in the 13th year, since the operation the weight, okay, just skip the conclusions. Okay, you can write this, try to write this yourself as well. Okay, so this is the end of this video, and next lesson we'll come to the summary of this chapter. Okay, so it's your exercise time now.